Okay, hi everybody. Now, as a break from our traditional little teases, instead of focusing in on a single game, we're grabbing the opportunity of unboxing one of the amazing donations from the wonderful people at Asmodee.
Thanks, Asmodee.
Yeah, thanks, Asmodee. So this is so good. Asmodee, check them out, by the way, their website, because when you start to build your own games library, great source of games. Right, so here's the box. This is what it sounds like. Oh, it's heavy.
Full of games.
It is. It's using our standard scale. It is approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 8 Laura heads in size. And it's got a sticky tape on it saying, fragile, please handle with care. Asmodee, United Kingdom.
Ooh.
Guys, the box is opening.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, there's a bit of a fanfare. And there is, by the way, we should put a link to it, because you did a video, didn't you, of unboxing last year?
Yes, I made a recording of everything they donated last year.
And it's on YouTube, isn't it? I'll put
festival.
the link in the details underneath this one. Ooh, 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 ooh. The very first thing that's happened as I've removed these bits of typical classic
You don't
Amazon.
want to remove them all at once.
No, I'm just unpeeling them off the surface. And I was explaining how it's revealed the very first layer of shiny, shrink-wrapped covered boxes. And in no particular order, just taking the very first item, this thing is branded. It's got Marvel on it, and it's Dice Throne. It's got livery on the front saying Scarlet Witch, Thor, Loki, and Spider-Man. What is this? What is this? I've not seen this before.
I've not come across this before, but it looked interesting when
Welcome to Dice Throne.
I had a quick Google of
A
it.
heart-pumping, fast-playing game of skillful card play and dice manipulation that will have your game nights cheering.
I do like dice manipulation games.
How to play. Roll your hero's dice 3 times to activate abilities, upgrade abilities, and play action cards to surprise your foe. Boo! Defeat your opponents and take the throne. Oh, cool. Look at that. Yay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's quite
So
exciting.
I don't know much about it, but I'm excited to find out.
We're going to have to give it a go, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. How many does it play? 2 to 6 players.
Oh, it's a big
Excellent.
one.
Okay, come find us at the festival. Come and join in. We'll give it a go together. Right. Also in here is, yes, Azul. I love Azul. Azul is a
Yes.
classic, isn't it? I actually went
Love
out
Azul.
and bought a copy of the base game
Oh,
myself.
did you?
Yeah, it's great. It's lovely. I've introduced
Great.
it to a few friends, and yeah, I actually had people send me pictures saying, "Is this a legal move?" I think, oh, you think I would know?
You've become
That's
the oracle.
Yeah, it's like, blind leading the blind. This copy is Summer Pavilion. Did we try Summer Pavilion? I think we did.
I haven't played it since before the plague.
Yeah.
So last year, Asmodee very kindly donated us what's it called? The Queen's Garden?
Yeah, with the sort of where you're horticulturalists.
Yeah, and they also gave us the Stained Glass of Sintra version
Yeah.
of Azul, and the year before that, they gave us original flavour Azul.
Yeah.
So now that we've got Summer Pavilion Azul, we've completed the set.
Oh, Ticket to Ride London. Oh,
London, baby.
London, look, it's Patrick McNee as Steele and Mrs. Peel
Yes.
from The Avengers. And that's the youngest looking queen I've ever seen.
And John Lennon?
And John Lennon.
What a random collection of people.
Yeah, but this is what London is. To
it?
anyone who's never ever been there. Yeah. And a classic route master and a black cab. Here we've got a small game. It's called Jabba's Palace. And it's exciting in that it's got a bag in there.
But that's not all.
Oh, what is it?
It's the Jabba's Palace Star Wars version of Love Letter.
Oh!
So I don't know how it
Oh.
varies. I'm not sure if it's got any additional rules or if it's just a Star Wars skin on top of Love Letter.
Yeah.
But I thought it sounded interesting.
That's kind of fun. Hang on, I'm trying to choose another player.
You can open it if you want.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously?
I give you permission.
But, oh, God. Oh, it's so exciting. Yes, it's like Christmas. It's a nice bag. The bag itself
is a nice bag.
Yeah, and it has Jabba's palace on it, which of course used to be, if I remember rightly, some sort of monastery taken over in the end by Boba Fett. Spoiler alert. So, overview. In Star Wars Jabba's palace, 2 to 6 players descend into the lair of the vile gangster, Jabba the Hutt. Use the skills of the heroes of the Rebel Alliance and palace denizens to defeat your foes and carry out your agenda. At the start of the game, an agenda is selected that determines how players can win each round.
Oh, so it's quite different.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
All right. Yeah.
And what are the characters we've got?
Right, we've got Jabba the Hutt, Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight, Rancor, Boba Fett's there, and Leia Organa. Bib Fortuna's there, Lando Calrissian, Chewbacca, R2-D2, a guard, C-3PO, and and Han Solo gets to the position of the spy.
Yeah, makes sense.
At the end of the round, if you have Han Solo in your hand, you gain a victory token. This is in addition to any tokens gained because you're in it for the money, sister. Jaipur is in the box.
Classic.
Oh, look. A different version of Splendor. This is a cut-down version called Splendor Duel.
Yes, I haven't played this, but I love Splendor.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see what the duel play is like.
Pretty please, can I borrow thee? Thank you. This, by the way, in terms of size is less than half of Laura's face. And instantly as you open it up, there's a maze-like arrangement with arrows on. And I think that sort of moves your scroll and your tokens, looking at it. It has smaller tokens, but they're a good weight.
Are they still weighty?
Yeah.
I love the Splendor tokens.
Have a few of them.
That's
yeah,
good.
that's good, isn't
I'm going to have to open one of these stacks.
Yeah.
Yes! Yeah, they still do the thing.
We like that. In fact, the whole of the Splendor episode we did, there's 5 minutes of us doing that at the beginning.
I am not surprised by that.
The object of the game. As the master of a guild of jewelers, you create majestic adornments of the highest quality for monarchs and other powerful leaders of the Renaissance to increase your prestige and fortune. However, you have an ambitious rival, and it's time to show your worth. That's right, folks. The ambitious rival is Laura, which means that we're just playing to see who comes second.
In a 2-player game.
Whoops. Classic Double. Is this Classic Double?
No,
This
this
is a different
new
double.
one that I'm not that familiar with. It's called Double Connect.
Be the fastest to connect 4 cards of your colour in a row. Oh.
So it's an extra dimension to the double that we know and love. And it's in lovely game show neon colours.
Yes, there's very Who Wants to Ask a Millionaire about Chris Tarrant feel about that. There's another game here called Fun Facts from Casper Lap. 4 to 8 players. It's a co-op party game. Oh, Ewan will like this. Each turn, secretly answer a personal question with a number. Players will try to place their answers in ascending order by predicting how everyone else answered. Then you review them to find out your score. Here's an example. How many years of your life would you give up to become a billionaire instantly? On one side, you write your number of years, and then you write the name on the other. You line them up as best you can, trying to guess whether the order is right.
So it was nominated for the Spiel des Jahres, the Game of the Year award thingy.
Yeah, I can see that working as a kind of little party game, as opening things up. It's a sort of herd mentality feel without... Yeah. Tootles, it takes 2 to doodle.
This looks hilarious to me.
Yeah, 3 to 10 players, 15 to 20 minutes, and it looks like you have to draw in partnership, so 2 of you can throw the pen at the same time.
It's like a 3-legged race, but with a pen.
Yeah. Sure, drawing on your own is fun, but have you tried drawing with someone else using the same pen at the same time?
I have not.
It's twice the fun.
Really?
It may sound like chaos, and it is. It's also hilarious. Play as a team to beat the game and score points with 3 difficulty levels to choose from. What will you toodle? And that's where the pun comes in. Obviously, you don't doodle, you toodle.
Toodle.
only it's TOO rather than TWO. So, for example, as a hard thing, you could try and draw a cabbage, a wizard, or a tiger.
Standard.
But a little bit more easy as a nose, a heart would be. That, I think, would go down well after half a pint.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, or more. Micro, macro.
Yes.
Crime City, Full House.
I love these games. I think we've already got one in the library, so people might recognise this brand name. But it's a series, so this is another one. If you've already solved all the crimes in the first box in the library, this is a new set for you to try.
Oh, it's a puzzle box then thing.
So I didn't realise you hadn't played this one.
No.
So it's a huge map. If you picture those giant ordnance survey maps that you used to get.
75 by 110 centimetres.
Quite so. And it's a huge monochromatic map of a city, and it's a bit like Where's Wally, so there's things happening in every little corner and crevice, and within those there are little clues, so you have to solve a crime. You might follow some footsteps, you might see somebody running from a scene, you might see somebody, and you have to sort of trace around the city as it moves through time to solve the crime and answer the questions.
So a nice short and clear rule book and 120 cards giving scenarios that amount to 16 different criminal cases for you to solve. How many players? 1 to 4 players.
I mean, it says that, but really,
It could
you're just looking at a huge map around a table, so there shouldn't, other than space, shouldn't be that much of a constraint, really.
I love how friendly the drawings are on this. It is monochrome, it's line drawing, but with slightly blobby people who look more like animals. And there's one last item in the box. And this one is Star Wars. Ba-ba, ba-ba. The Clone Wars. That, ladies and gentlemen, sums up the festival. By the way. This is the Clone Wars. Oh, it's Pandemic, the Pandemic system. Oh.
So again, I think this is a Star Wars variation of Pandemic, but I don't know how it works, because look at how completely different the back looks to the map we're used to, and it's got these figurines.
Yeah. Presumably they'll have different powers in the way that, say, the Scheduler will, or the Quarantine,
Yeah.
you know. The Grand Army of the Republic wages a valiant struggle to defeat the fearsome droid armies of Count Dooku, as world after world falls to the evil Sith Lord and his separatist. So basically the Sith is a virus.
Basically, I guess,
Well,
yeah.
fair enough. I mean, you know, the Jedi, the Force is mitochondria or whatever it is, so... That retcon was really rubbish. Yeah, I didn't like that.
No, we don't talk about that.
No, okay. That's great, ladies and gentlemen.
That's our whole box. Thank you very much, Asmodee. As always, we love being able to collaborate with you for the festival, and we really appreciate it.
Exciting new titles to add to the games library.
Absolutely.
Asmodee, you guys are stars. Come join us sometime. Come and play.